Welcome to another video, and today we are going to do past paper 2008 for Family Resource Management, paper 1. Let's go with the question and the response. Question number 1. The word value may be best described as, and if your answer is B, then you're correct, ideas, beliefs, and feelings that influence decision making. Question number 2. Which of the following best describes the major function of the family? And if your answer is B, then you're correct. To provide the full development of its members. Question number 3. Which of the following best describe the first stage in the family cycle? And your answer should be A. Period of establishment and personal adjustment. Question number 4. Mrs. Jones lived with her husband, their children, and their nieces and nephew. Which of the following can exist in the Jones home? And if your answer is extended, then you are correct. Question number 5. Which of the following statement best define the family? A number of persons in an household sharing responsibility. So your answer should be B. Question number 6. The main role of the family council is to make decision. So your answer should be B. Question number 7. Which of the following sequence is in the following stages of the decision making? And they gave us some option. Obtain information, consider a possible course of action, identify the problem to be solved, accept responsibility for the specific choice made. So if your answer is B, let us put it in order. So B, let us go with the response. First, you're going to identify the problem to be solved, obtain the information, then you're going to consider the possible cause of action, and then finally, accept responsibility for the specific choice that you make. Question number 6. Which of the following is not one of the processing of value? And if your answer is C, controlling, then you are correct. Question number 9. A goal may be defined as A, the end product towards which an individual directs his or her effort. Question number 2. The first step that should be taken in order to achieve a goal is to ensure that the goal is realistic. So your answer should be C. Which of the following item of information can be obtained from an analysis of census data? And they gave us some responses. The birth rate, change in the population growth, rate of emigration and immigration, areas of high unemployment. So if you have all of the above, your answer should be D. The best method of determining the population of one country is by taking account of the number of people. So the answer should be B. Question number 13. Item 13 to 15 refer to the following information. Country, population growth rate. Country A, 2%. Country B, 0%. Which of the following would most likely result to the population growth of the rate in country A? And they gave us some option: a young population, an aging population, a population that is increasing steadily, a population that is decreasing rapidly. So if your answer is C, then you are correct. So a young population and a population that is increasing steadily. Question number 14. Give the population growth a country Given the population growth rate of country A, which of the following is not likely to occur? So if your answer is D, then you're correct. A greater number of working people than dependent. According to the information given above, which of the following would be indicated by the population growth rate of country B? So if your answer is D, you're correct. The percentage of old people would increase. Question number 16. Your 5-year-old sister has been left in your care. Her clothing had been set on fire. The first thing you should do is to Wrap her in a thick towel and roll her on the floor. So your answer is D. Items 17 and 18 refer to the following information. You have prepared a meal of fried chicken and potato chips for your 3-year-old nephew. For which of the following reason is the meal not suitable for the 3-year-old? A. It is not nutritionally balanced. Question number 18. The meal can be improved by adding vegetable. So your answer should be C. Which of the following is likely to lack in the diet of an elderly person who is constipated? So they have bread, vegetable, cheese, peanut butter. So if your answer is vegetable, then you're correct. So your answer should be B. An adequate supply of calcium in an elderly person's diet may prevent goiter, osteoporosis, scurvy, and anemia. So if your answer is osteoporosis, that's B, then you're correct. Which of the following breakfast menus is most suitable for a special need of an elderly person on a normal diet? Fruit juice, poached egg, milk, and toast. So your answer should be A. Which of the following benefits are provided by the cooperative work of a family member? And they gave us some responses. Assistance to family members for achieving goal, creation of stronger bond, and enhancement of family unity, better preparation for the world of work, sharing of knowledge among family members. So if your answer is all of the above, then you're correct. Question number 23. Prior to leaving sixth form, Lorna attended all the colleges fair held at the university. Her main goal was to, most likely, gather information on a college and university. Question number 24. Which of the following statement on the relationship between work and health is most suitable? A. People function are most effectively when they are healthy. 25. Your job contract requires you to work from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. with 1 hour for lunch. Which of the following give a correct reason for you at workstation or desk before your work? And they gave us some option. No later than 8 a.m. because terms of services require this. B, anytime between 8 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. because they need to read the newspaper. C, anytime between 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. because your route to work congested with traffic. And D, not later than 8:30 because you're often take only half an hour for you to eat your lunch. So if your answer is A, then you are correct. Question number 26. Which of the following goals should be a priority in a low-income budget for an expanding family? And the answer should be B, ownership of a property. Question number 7. Item 27 refers to the following diagram. So we have a juicer, we have a grinder, a blender, and a grater. A consumer wishes to purchase a small appliance, which can do the following: puree fruits, crush biscuit, chop nuts, grind sugar, grate coconut. Which of the following pieces of equipment can be chosen? So if your answer is C, then you are correct. Item 28 refers to the following list of household activity. Prepare and serve a dish of macaroni and cheese, vacuum the bedroom floor, defrost and clean the refrigerator, launder a gent's colored nylon shirt. For which activity should the least time be allocated? And if your answer is A, then you're correct. Question number 29 to 31 refer to the following illustration of a homemaker preparing a shopping list. According to the illustration, which of the following resources is an homemaker not recently used? And they gave us some options: knowledge, awareness, money, and time. So if your answer is C, then you are correct. According to the following information on the picture, Which of the following is most likely to aim of this homemaker? And they gave us some responses as well. To save time and energy, to buy food in season, to keep within your budget, to plan nutritious meal. So if your answer is all of the above, then you're correct. So your answer should be D. From the illustration, one can conclude that the homemaker is drifted because she is organizing duty at home. Question number 32. Which of the following action would be best to help a small dark bedroom appear brighter? So your answer should be A. Paint the ceiling white and the wall with light colors. Which of the following would be useful information when assisting the claim from an advertisement for a soap? 1. The net weight and price. It affect your skin. It claim a popular appeal. The ingredients and use. So if your answer is 1, 2, and 4, then you're correct. Which of the following are considered flexible or variable expense in a family budget? Clothing and grooming, taxes, rent, repairs, gifts, and contribution. So if your answer is D, then you are correct. The amount of money left over, all deductions are taken from one's salary, is called your net income. 36. Which of the following should be stated in an agreement on a hire purchase of an article? And they gave us some option: cash price, monthly payment, insurable price, resaleable price. So if your answer is A and B, that's 1 and 2. So your answer should be A, then you are correct. Which of the following is the correct sequence in budgeting, in preparing a budget? You have estimate the income, review the plan as a whole, estimate the expenditure, compare the requirements and resources. So we are going to estimate the income, then we are going to estimate the expenditure. We're going to compare the requirements and resources, and finally, review the plan as a whole. 38. Money management is best described as A. Careful financial planning in order to get value for your money. Question number 39 and 40 refer to a passage or a scenario. Mr. Brown ordered some books from traveling salesman and was told that the books cost $85. The salesman returned a week later. When he delivered the book to Mr. Brown, who signed the paper presented to him by the salesman. At a later date, Mr. Brown discovered that he was required to pay 14 installments of $10 each. Mr. Brown protested and found that he would not get any satisfaction. It is most likely that Mr. Brown protested because 1. Unsatisfactory guarantee, inferior merchandise, misleading information, or poor service. So our answer will be misleading information, that's C. Number 40. A wise consumer would have avoided this because A. Reading over the agreement. So your answer should be A. Number 41. Which of the following would not decompose if thrown in the river? So if your answer is B, plastic container, then you are correct. Number 42. A person who uses economic goods and services. The most accurate word for this is described as a consumer. So your answer should be B. Which of the following behaviors show irresponsibility on the path of a consumer? 1. Switching price tag of goods, removing labels from goods, comparing advertisement, requesting a discount on damaged goods. So if your answer is A, then you are correct. Switching the price on tags of goods and removing labels from goods. Question number 44. Which of the following on the box of cereal will help an household to save money when purchasing the cereal? They have some options: table of content, net weight, instruction, and nutritional value. So if your answer is C, then you are correct. Question number 45. Question number 45 refer to the following advertisement. Gold cream, lowest price, guaranteed to make you look younger. Remove facial blemishes in 2 days. Work like magic. Available at leading pharmacies. The claim made on the above advertisement appeals to one, youth, health, beauty, and sex. So if your answer is B, then you're correct. Youth and beauty. Steel hull can be successfully used to de-iron pots. Item 47 refer to the following diagram in the kitchen. Which plan is used for the kitchen to show the above diagram? So if your answer is B, then you're correct, a U shape. The most effective method of water conservation in the home is washing cars using bucket instead of hose. 49. Which of the following garbage bin illustrate the bin which require the least care and maintenance? So if your answer is B, then you're correct. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something today. Bye.